You know what we do have, though? A little bit of good news on the pandemic. Apparently, a vaccine is in sight, maybe. Announcement of the first interim results in large-scale trials for Pfizer BioNTech's candidate is apparently 90% effective, according to the manufacturers. A little grain of salt there. There are so far no safety concerns around the vaccine. The two companies say there have been no serious side effects. I'll want to see some documentation on that. The high percentage of those protected makes the findings especially compelling. Regulators have said that they would approve a vaccine that was just 50% effective, and they're expecting that this is gonna be about 90% effective. So assuming that all of this is true, and we don't need to assume that all of this is true, hopefully that task force will look into this before it's distributed. This does look like some good news, especially considering that supposedly it will be made available to all Americans for free.
Yeah, and I would say that this is the one thing that I truly hope Trump does before he leaves or is dragged out. I'm sorry, or before there's like a a special Marine force that rappels down into the White House, and then Trump throws Melania in front of him, like, no, take her, take Eric, take Tiffany, and then they just keep on going down the line. Anyway. The point is, the one that didn't happen. The point is I really hope that this is the thing that he tries to stake claim over, and then fine, have the vaccine, but please admit and say that a vaccine will be effective. Like, you could have that, because it's more important that you believe in vaccines for your anti-vax nut job base than it is for anyone else to claim ownership over that. Than it is for Democrats or Biden or whomever. I don't care, because it is not political once again. Take it, make your whole family take it, make your whole base take it, and can we please just, all start believing in science together? Yeah,
I'd like to go to the mall at some point, or the gym. That would be great. There's almost nothing left of me, America. Wear a mask. But it's funny that you use the term claim ownership, because they did following this news. Donald Trump tweeted that the vaccine was apparently effective. That's fine. Mike Pence said, huzzah to Project Warp Speed for giving us this vaccine. And then the company was like, no, we're not a part of that. What are you talking about? We literally didn't get any money from you, apparently. So, oops. I guess that press conference is gonna be Mike Pence at the Waldorf Astoria, Tool and Die. And you can go and you can watch more information about Project Warp Speed. But anyway, no. So we'll have to see. The vaccine could still be literally months at the minimum away, let alone the time for distribution and everything. So this is good news. We should be happy as a result of this, but this does not mean that the pandemic is done in a month. And my prediction for what's gonna happen going forward, I don't think Donald Trump is going to do literally anything. Like, I don't think he's gonna try to expedite this or whatever. I think what you are going to see develop as we get closer to Joe Biden being sworn in is going to be a very complicated two-step dance for Republicans, where they will switch over to pretending to care a great deal about the virus and about the death toll. They will begin to talk about that. They will sound like we were and are, but they will fight literally any effort to fight the virus. Fox News is going to be anti-lockdown, anti-mask central, which they've been doing already, but they're gonna continue that. They are going to try to stop Biden in every way from doing anything to get this under control, while complaining about the continuing death toll all the while. That would be my prediction. I don't think it's a particularly bold one.
No, you're absolutely right. Sadly, it will continue. They'll call it socialism. They'll call any attempt to trace people and contact trace, they'll call that, Big Brother, China, whatever. And again, I also think it's a space for progressives. I mean, this is a thing. I think people on the left were obviously rightfully concerned about privacy rights. We, in the wake of everything that we know about this government, but I do think that contact tracing is one of those things that is important. It absolutely is okay to okay that on your phone. It's okay to for having your county contact you if you've been in touch with anyone. Let's try to depoliticize this. It has worked for other countries. We should let that part of the security state work while we simultaneously make other parts, not work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.